Our special guest today is Jerry Lewis.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Where?
Was he on his pills at this point?
Yeah, this is because he quit drinking and pills when he quit smoking. So he's still smoking here. So he's all fucked up here. Yeah,
He's still doing the pills. I love all these guys, these comics that were like, I got pills because I did so many pratfalls that my back, I had pains in my back from my physical comedy. So I would do pills. It's like they all use that fucking excuse.
Yeah, so the dock workers, who are on the docks for
Right.
Yeah.
that's great.
Holy shit.
He has a story where he fell on a stage cable that was sticking up from the stage and went into his spine.
That
and
he said he did a flip off a piano.
Yeah. So
Off of what?
A piano. He said he did a flip off a piano, which I don't believe that for a second.
And I started putting Vicodin in a Pez dispenser and carrying that around. We get it.
He's sitting in that chair.
I'll be a son of a gun.
I wrote down a lot of notes. I want people to know this stuff?
What did I come here for them not to know?
I want them to know. Jerry Lewis made...
You think I'm afraid just because I have shoe polish and ink toner as my hair dye? I'm not afraid.
He was right behind me in the parlor.
Kidding.
That's right.
Hey, fellas, remember when we had drinks at the first floor bar at the Friars Club with Boggs after he left? We made fun of him for the next half hour. Johnny Russo.
Oh, yeah.
Playboy. Good to see you, bud.
Boggs wanted to sponsor me to get into the Friars Club. He was going to put me over, and then the Friars Club had some big fucking financial criminal investigation, and that was it. But Boggs was getting me into the Friars Club.
It was a hoot. It was definitely because you saw all these old school guys and
oh yeah,
it was.
I loved
fun.
going to the Friars Club.
Yeah.
Me and fucking Russo would go there a lot. Drink, laugh our balls off, make fun of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And Boggs is good in this interview. Like, he knows how to play Jerry. He knows.
Oh, he does.
Oh, yeah. He knows how to fucking pump that ego, man.
What was Jerry promoting here?
You know what? I'm here to promote best hair. Are we live? Let's go.
Money. You bet. That's the big thing. And Jerry is generally idolized in Europe, and particularly in France. Where they compare you to Charles Chaplin.
I mean, it's the little subtle shit he throws in there where he goes, he's generally idolized in Europe.
Yes, that's an insult.
Yep.
That's a fucking insult right there.
Yeah, he's great.
And you've won 8 Best Director in 6 European countries in 20 years. You've been in one of the most successful comedy teams in the history of show business for 10 years, Martin and Lewis.
Did you hear we split up?
You did, 1956.
Already.
But that was another thing. Comedy team, like, that's like saying to Opie, hey, the Opie and Anthony show, I did things before and after Anthony.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, look, he doesn't see Dean as an equal, right? Dean rode his coattails, and it's like,
of course.
There was that great documentary on the Sheik where it's like, there is no Hulk Hogan without the Iron Sheik. There just isn't.
Right.
And so one needs the other. It's not that one's greater than the other, Yeah. Somebody's called him Opie Lewis in the chat.
Opie Lewis.
I mean, his kind of act, you needed something totally opposite, something calming, something normal, or else it just would 40 minutes of him being Jerry, and that's too much.
I don't want to talk about Dean. I've been doing blah, blah, blah since I was 18.
Dude, and it's like you hear his kids talk about it, and they go, we didn't know what guy was walking through that door.
Oh, what
when
a
he
nightmare.
came home. Yeah.
I bet no matter what guy it was, he was packing a right hook. The mom, the kids, whatever.
I remember one year he gave me cigarette ash for my birthday and a pat on the head.
10 years to the day after you started.
See, I'm not too sure how tuned in you are with everything.
No, I heard that. I remember that. You've raised hundreds of millions for muscular dystrophy.
400 million.
400 million. And yet, up until this new film, Hardly Working, you haven't made a film in 10 years.
Oh, hardly working. That's what it was.
Oh, hardly working.
Yeah. One
Yes,
of
I
the most
remember
dog shit
that one.
movies he ever put out. I mean, it was
terrible.
fucking awful.
Do I smell rumble?
Oh my God, I would watch Hardly Working on Rumble in a second.
Yeah.
In
Let's
a
do it.
second.
I'm
let's get loaded and just fucking pelt him with anti-Semitic remarks the whole movie. I'm down.
Many people perceive you as being very difficult to work with, tyrannical, impossible to work with. You filed for bankruptcy, and you have had personal problems. And I want to talk about some of this stuff.
We'll talk about what I want to talk about.
Okay.
Oh, Billy boy! Billy! I'm your captain now. You understand that, Mr. Boggs?
Wow.
Not so
Boggs
fast.
coming out firing, man.
Yeah, not so fast, BB.
BB, if you don't mind.
Is that clear?
Can it be all of that stuff?
Anything you want, you
That's
little
what I
cocker,
figured.
you.
So stay with us.
Oh, you little cocker. You went with Yiddish. We went with the Yiddish term, cocker.
He's so pissed.
He's mad. He's pissed.
Nice Merlot.
Yeah.
For falling in love.
Blame. Jer, I want to start out with the one question that when I told people that I was going to be doing, you know, I haven't done that many 90-minute interviews with people, and I like doing this. I did one with Sam, I did one with Frank Sinatra, and I'm doing one with you. And I want to start by asking you the question that people, when I said I was going to be doing this with Jerry Lewis, and people who genuinely like you and have been touched by your talent, as I have been.
Those few people that like you. That's what it sounded like.
It kind of was. I mean, I think it's you know.
People say, and how a lot of people perceive you, that you are this enormously talented man who is complex, but on some level frequently becomes his own worst enemy. And I'm wondering if you're aware that people who love you feel that way about you.
I feel that way about me.
You do.
Oh, God. What a hack. What a hack. Did he shake his hand with a hand buzzer when he came out?
Bill, smell this flower real quick in my lapel.
Well, what is it? What makes you become your own worst enemy?
If you were to do that setup, Bill, someone who is multifaceted or very...
He's gonna break it down now. Oh, I hate this motherfucker.
Let me teach you something.
If you were to do this setup, Bill, what a dick bag.
If you were to do that setup, Bill, someone who is multifaceted or very talented, and they are indeed doing themselves the kind of harm that you allude to in some cases, I think you'll find that it would fit with most anyone in the creative process.
Right. Listen, it fits with me. I know when I'm not doing everything I should be doing. I know when I personally am getting it. I know the little...
See, this is a great move by an interviewer, is you kind of throw yourself under the bus, you put yourself in that bubble that you just wanted to put your guest in, right? So then it's like, you're not alone.
Foibles and imperfections. I understand. We're two talented guys, and
You've made 14 movies. I have a midday interview show. I mean, I get it.
Part of me that stands in my own way. And I feel it.
We
I
all
don't
do.
like it. I don't like it.
We all do. Whether I am feeling better about the fact that I am in that group, not unlike the guy that has a toothache. He feels a lot better if the guy over there has a toothache too. But if the guy over there is whistling, it makes this toothache that much worse.
Yeah.
So
Whoa. Are you happy if someone else has a toothache?
Well, Jerry is, because that's who Jerry is, right?
I would go, oh man, I'm sorry you're feeling this way, man. It's awful.
And it goes back to the password game when they brought up his son.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, he's on. If he's whistling, if my son's selling out tickets, that pisses me off even more. And my toothache is what he's,
Yeah, that's his toothache. Yeah.
That's very telling of who he is. It's great.
if I can glob myself in with a lot of other people involved in the creative process that infinitely do themselves the kind of harm sometimes they do, it feels a little better that I'm not alone. I think that every man would be devastated to think he's unique and he has the kind of faults that are only known to him, and he's the only one who has it.
But are you aware?
Assholes out there, Jerry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And also another John move, just grab a leg and pull him down with you, you know? I'm not alone.
Right.
Other people are like me too.
Right.
You know?
And I love that he thinks that only creative people have problems.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Because, and
Right.
that's, and how to be a very, very successful creative person is to say, everybody has problems. I'm going to tell you mine to share because you have them too, whoever it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody's the same. Although, and on a side note, what the fuck's up with Jerry's fingernails?
Yeah, I was looking at that. We'll see him again here in a second.
Of when you're doing.
Maybe.
No.
It's like
If you were
repressing.
aware, you'd repair it.
But
Oh,
Yeah.
really long.
They're very long.
I mean, he was probably doing blow back then too, you know. So you needed a good coke nail or two.
Now, if you play guitar, then one hand sometimes is longer.
Right.
But both are long there.
do you think it, well, let me ask this in specific terms. We're going to be looking at some clips from your new film, Hardly Working, but down the line, something which I think is thrilling to
Hardly Working is the one where he does the most racist Asian impression you've ever seen. He's a Benihana chef, and it's fucking insane. You remember that?
So bad.
It's so bad. Like the whole studio would be shut down if somebody tried to release something that today, you know?
to get into is you're making a film directed by Scorsese, right? Robert De Niro and Jerry Lewis are going to be doing a film together called King of Comedy.
Right.
Now, people who think Jerry Lewis can't take direction. Now, Jerry Lewis is going to be in a new position. First time in a while, Jerry Lewis is going to be in a film when somebody else is going to be directing Jerry Lewis. During this process, this may be tested, this very thing we're talking about now. Can there be a little light that goes on inside your head and say, wait a second, I don't want to screw it up. I think I'm being my own worst enemy. I think I'm getting in my way now.
So what Bill is saying is, can you shut the fuck up and
There you go.
somebody else be in charge?
Right.
Are you capable of that? And look at that motherfucker. You think that guy's taking direction? No way.
Imagine how many times his wives and his kids had to see that face right there, where it's just looking at him like, you fucking piece of shit.
You call this homework? You know, he's just,
With the cigarette in the hand and the fucking in the hair. And
train set's stupid. It's for little kids. Give me an ashtray. He's just yelling out.
Let me push that aside. That's what I'm saying. Can you become aware of it a little bit? In this new, if you begin a new phase of your life where Jerry Lewis is going to
what
be...
an answer, Bill.
But I also love that you have to speak to Jerry in the third person about Jerry. You know? Can Jerry Lewis?
Co-starring with people like De Niro, directed by a great director. Don't you have to be a little bit aware of that in the moment?
You have to be very, very aware that you're working with someone like Scorsese. And if you don't take full advantage of that, that's his ballpark. I know my craft in my field, and I'm not about to let anybody get in the way of what I do.
People don't want...
When it comes to crippled kids, that's my
Yes.
ball. That's my
The
bag,
craft
baby.
The craft turning your flame up to full on the lighter. My craft.
Tripping on the way up to the couch on the Tonight Show. That's my
Right.
craft. Yeah.
Listen, if Marty asked me to play a Chinese gentleman, I would get my big fake teeth out, my thick round glasses. and I
My
would
craft of conducting an orchestra like a retard.
Yeah. I'm telling you, this Hardly Working. Like propaganda about Japanese people was nowhere near as bad as Jerry's, you know. Like during wartime, it did get that racist. Like Jerry's portrayal of a Benihana chef.
But when I go to your ballpark, and I'm into your racket, I am very respectful of that.
Oh,
I'm not.
Everything's a racket, by the way. That's how you know you're pocketed so much of that fucking charity money, that telethon money.
a racket.
It's not a contest.
Everything's a racket. We're making a movie. I know your racket, not
Yeah.
like I know my racket.
When I'm in your scheme, what I'm doing, I respect.
If I was going in to do a comic film with another comic director, we would either have to collaborate or have an
to.
understanding, or it wouldn't work.
Have to. We would have to. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, have to.
Because I
collaborate.
think that I've learned my craft, or at least as much as I've learned, to the degree that it has protected and maintained what I believe is the creative work. When I go with another man,
Oh, you didn't like that?
Creative work. What a self-important douchebag. You're a slapstick dummy kind of a guy. The craft.
You got it, Joe. You got to look up hardly working Benihana or whatever.
Please,
You got to look up for that scene.
Oh, wait a
It's so-
second. Is that the scene that screenshot's from?
Yeah.
Yeah, the picture we have of him. Yeah, you
Oh,
got to
God,
find that
Shuli.
scene. Find
Yeah,
it.
he may have some makeup on. It's okay.
remember, I was directed by Frank Tashlin for a long time, one of the best comedy directors that ever lived.
That's
Now,
why. That's why everybody knows the name.
Yes.
And I'm
Withstanding.
sure you drew from him. I mean, you learned from him.
without question. But interestingly, he was my teacher. And yet all the correspondence that I have in a memory book of Frank, all this correspondence started with "Dear Teacher." And that's what we had together.
Yeah.
George Marshall and Norman Turog, great comedy directors, the guys that directed Chaplin and Keaton. And when they told me to do something, you did it.
You know, something in 1920 resonates in the 60s.
Right.
It was Sam Chaplin and Pete Keaton, but
It's all good. Either way.
Out of what you thought, you did it because you respected them. I have no time for an incompetent.
Oh,
When
I
an
agree
incompetent
with
tries
you.
to
I
get through
agree
to
with
me, I will chew a portion of his neck for lunch.
I happen to give birth to 5 incompetents, and they will not get a penny
Yeah.
from me.
well, that's the problem. Jerry thinks everyone is incompetent compared to him. So that's
Yes.
like the fucking problem.
Yes. No, you're right.
I think that's good. I think we all should feel that way if we want
Well,
to do a
that's
good
where the
job.
reputation comes from. The reputation of being difficult comes from that incompetent that I chewed up for lunch one day.
Now, is The King of Comedy a comedy, or is it a serious film? I don't
It's
know.
a
this
very
film.
serious
It's a
film.
very serious film.
There are great comic undertones
Yeah.
and
very funny.
layers of comedy that come from this marvelous script.
I'm trying to ask specific questions. Hypothetically, could you be directed by someone else in a comedy?
Yes.
You could.
Of course, I was for 15 films.
I mean,
very
again,
successful
though,
films.
could you go
More
back
so now. You see, remember, I have to be everything to the director that I expect actors to be to me.
Shut up and fucking hit your mark, say your line, and hope someone watches that piece of shit.
Do you have that, Frog?
I
just-
do, yes.
Probably not even allowed on YouTube.
Not allowed on Rumble.
Let's see if he.
I can do it here.
Let's see this craft hard at work.
It's crap.
Those were real onions I was working with. Actual knives.
No.
Studied Benihana for almost an hour. There it is.
Oh my god, the gong sound.
I just cut my arm.
This is blackface. Holy my crap. When I put those buck teeth in, I know I'm ready to step up and do some acting for Marty Scorsese.
I want the same out of my directors as they get out of me. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Comedy heavyweight right there.
Oh, God. All right, Shuli.
Oh, you got to turn it up.
Oh, really?
You got to turn it up.
The crap. Holy shit, dude. This is
All right. We're good. You can put it back. Now I want to go back to hear him pontificating on how amazing he is.
vomiting prowess.
That's the same guy.
Do you have those teeth still, Jerry?
Suicidal.
Wow.
If I didn't place myself in the disciplinary fashion that an actor should be in with another director, for my forthcoming work when I'm directing would be damaged desperately. I like it or not is not the issue. I'm going to like it because I am working with a man whose expertise is that field.
Yeah.
And I want to be with the best.
Now, what do you think is going to bring out in you, Jerry Lewis, the actor, to be working with De Niro?
Jerry Lewis, the actor, has been there all of my life.
Oh, I
it's
know
never
that.
been. It's never been noticed.
See, this is what I have always.
He's answering Jerry Lewis third person question as Jerry Lewis third person.
Third person. The
Jerry
fact
Lewis.
that he's trying to say that, like, no, Jerry Lewis has worked with the likes of De Niro and Scorsese, by the way, in their fucking prime.
Right.
And so it doesn't matter. I've done it already. No, you haven't. That's
Nope.
what made King of Comedy such a special thing, that Jerry was in it. He wasn't playing the guy. He was the scumbag that he really is in real life.
Yeah.
And, directed by Scorsese, playing opposite of De Niro. And he's just trying to make it sound like, I've been doing this my whole career. No, you haven't, Jerry.
It's not. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
I would love a truthful interview with Scorsese about the filming of it.
Didn't there? I think there were some.
There's a documentary. There's a documentary that I just watched. So Scorsese didn't even want to do this movie. He was busy with I forget what he just finished, and he didn't want. Nero really liked the script. Now there was a guy. There was two versions of this written by two different guys.
Wow.
One of the guys, they were a writing team, and they split up. And one of the guys went to do their version of the King of Comedy, which was shticky, and it didn't take. Nobody picked it up. And De Niro fell in love with this script and pushed for this thing to be made. And that's how Scorsese finally got involved in it. So basically was like, you got to do this. You got to do this. It's a good documentary. I'll send it to you
I
guys.
definitely check that out. I love the movie. It's fucking
Because
awesome.
like almost all of Marty's family is in this movie. His dad, his mom, his uncle, like they're all in it. And there's some fascinating stories in there about Jerry too. It's good.
And lots of people who see you and perceive your talent see that this is this obvious genius actor. I would love it if you would do several serious films and work with the best in the business.
You don't mind if I just do what I've been doing, do you?
I think you're doing fine with that.
I mean, the guy's literally complimenting him. And he takes, instead of saying, thanks, man, he crams it back up his ass sideways. Beautiful. Only Jerry. Only Jerry.
Holy Jerry.
But look, the 70s, there weren't too many films with Jerry. There were no films. You made that one.
That was choice.
The clown.
That was by
cried.
choice.
Go, the day the clown cried. Here we go. Here we go.
That was by
choice.
choice that he only
By
made
choice.
one film during the 70s before?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Percocet chose it for me. They
Shit.
Choice. Why? What was it?
Did you see what happened to the picture business from 1971? Let me put it this way,
Yeah,
as
Godfather.
briefly as I can. I'm driving in the valley, after I finished the film for Warner Brothers, Which Way to the
Cole,
Front.
is that eating pussy? Did he mean he was eating pussy? I'm driving in the valley with this broad.
De Niro's nowhere near. Well, today he's pushing it. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Today's a real pain in the ass, but yeah.
In the valley to go see one of my sons. And there's the marquee with
Yeah,
my
nice try, Jerry. Whatever. What do you had to drop off a fucking subpoena? You know?
film. Yeah. Double billed with Deep Throat. How would you like to sit in the car?
Wait.
And there's the marquee with my film. Double billed with Deep Throat. How would you like to sit in the car and look at that? Okay?
Well, get people in the theater.
What does that have to do with the Holocaust? I'm sorry. Weren't we talking about the day the clown cried?
Responsibility to the ticket buyer, the children, and their parents, has always been such that it's trusted and it's secure and confident in the mind's eye of the parent. They don't know it had nothing to do with the double billing, but that's what was happening in the distribution field of our business. And I became ill. And then, of course, the scripts that were coming to me where they wanted me to play a homicidal psychopath who had a matricide wrap on his head. Who wants to do that kind of stuff?
Do that?
Yeah, I mean, what else you get? Oh, you'd rather pretend to be a Japanese chef? Got it.
And that was the he finally took.
Yeah. I would like to see Jerry, play a real evil role.
Yeah. I think his kids would say he'd be pretty good at that too.
Yeah.
And I said, the wheel will turn. And in '77, I felt it turning and started to get back into what I believe is the finest industry in the world.
Me too. I love films. Let's take a break for a commercial. We'll come back. We will look at a couple of clips from the Jerry Lewis's new film, Hardly Working.
I hope so, for my sake.
Oh, love it. You want to set these clips up for us, Jerry? Yeah, it's just shit so I can make a few bucks to not give to my kids when I die.
Yeah.
Have
This
you ever
clip I
eaten
took
Japanese food.
Jerry's like, in this scene, I took 4 pills before it.
There was 3 Percocets and a Valium. My craft really came to me.
The crap.
Craft. When he fucking talking about the craft, and then we instantly watched that fucking clip. It's like, how dare you, motherfucker? How dare you?
Hey, thanks for watching that clip. We got a bunch more stuff from a bunch of different other shows. So if you want to support us, you want to be a part of what's happening here, subscribe, notify, and get yourself a membership. 2 levels, $5, $10. We got more bonus shows than we know what to do with. So help us out. Get in here.